The Magic Man once again. I'm still on the court. The lights stayed on. I thought they was gonna go off when I did the other video. Let me see if I can bust another video very quickly. So Federer, he ain't tripping. Nadal fans tripping, Federer fans tripping, other tennis fans tripping, but Federer ain't tripping. I'm telling you. Man, the tennis preacher, the prophet, the psychic, coming back at you again with another video. Okay, people, I told y'all I was gonna wait a couple of days to make sure everything calmed down, because boy, there was so much hype, so much noise around this Del Potro beating Federer. So I said I'm gonna wait a couple of days, let everything die down like it is now. Everything's died back down. Everybody's moved on to Miami. So now I can give a really nice, sound, rational analysis about what happened in the match, just sort of break down the match. Now, there's a lot of dynamics about this match, about Federer. How would this affect Federer from the Miami Open on to the rest of the year? How would this affect Del Potro? Can he build on this? So I don't know if I get into all that this video. Those are maybe other videos after this. I may do other videos today. But if I do cover it in this video, I will here. But let's just get to the match, man. Okay, I got to give the big Argentinian giant credit, man. I got to give Del Potro credit. Man, he hung in there. He stayed in the match mentally. He didn't go away. For number one, he brought his A game. Federer didn't bring his A game. Federer tried to play an A game. There's a difference. Federer was probably at B level, but he tried to play A. But no. But Del Potro brought his A game, and he brought his mental game. He brought his wheels too. That is his feet. People don't know Del Potro was moving, man. Everybody talking about the way he was hitting the ball. Del Potro was moving big time. That was crucial. When Federer had double match point, I get into that in a second though. But when Federer had double match point, after he hit that second drop, you know the drop, okay, he tried one drop shot, which was a stupid one on match point. Man, what are you doing, man? But then he tried a drop that it did come up high. It was actually a good drop, but the thing about it, he underestimated Del Potro. Not only did he move fast, he was anticipating the drop. But that was crucial. Del Potro, big 6'6", Argentine, got to that drop shot, and that was a match point. So yeah, Del Potro, man, that's one of those matches, man. Listen, I don't know how much Del Potro is going to build on this. Y'all know how Del Potro and Chilich is the same way. When they own their game, they can beat anybody. Okay? But then the next week or two, they go back to playing at their normal level. So let's hope that Del Potro can build on this. I don't think he's injured, so let's see. But we got to see this, because like I said, Chilich is in the same category. Him and Del Potro, they can be on, and I've seen this story before. But you know what, man? Forget that building on something, or forget the Miami Open. This was Del Potro, man, listen. This was such a great victory for him. It was a great victory. It's one of those kind of victories. Forget what happened after this. He got his that day. That day, he can say he whooped Federer's ass. Okay, he did it. Yeah, you know, he got a little lucky. I mean, what I'm saying, it was still, listen, I don't want to call it luck, because that ain't the right word. But you know what? In those kind of big points, I mean, Federer, man, listen, man. I thought it was over. I thought Federer serving at double match point, he's serving, and I thought that was it, people. And y'all know Federer's, I think his execution rate, okay, his chances of his closing out rate when he's serving at double match point, it's like 95%. So you know what? So Del Potro, he got a little help from Federer on that right there, but still though, Del Potro could have choked. He could have made an error. He didn't make any errors. He let Federer make the error. So that's to his credit. Big time. He deserved this 1,000%. And he also said, you remember he said a week before, he said that he think he can beat Federer. He was already saying it, and he said he told his kids that he want to beat Federer. He said he want to beat Federer so he could tell his kids that I beat the great Federer. And he did it. And he did it, people. And from the beginning to the end, he stayed until that match at a high level. And that was really good. And so what a victory for Del Potro. And like I said before, now it just comes to, can he build on it? Can he go to the Miami Open? I mean, even if he don't win the Miami Open, can he go there and still play at a high level? I mean, make it to the semis at least the semis. Don't go to the Miami Open and get put out in the second round. Like Del Potro got beat by Tiafoe just 2 weeks ago. Okay, so, like I said, Chilich and Del Potro, they're in that same category. So, as far as building on the greatness. So, we have to see what happens from there. But, people, that's pretty well. Let me talk a little bit from that. That's the Del Potro side. Let me talk from the Federer side. Yeah, okay, yeah, as far as, let me go ahead and say this. Was this a bad loss for Federer? Okay, as far as this actual match on that day, this was a bad loss because he had it. I mean, you don't want to, I mean, does Federer need another Indian Wells? He got 5. Does he need 6? Not really. Okay, is it going to make him not the greatest of all time, arguably the greatest of all time that he lost against Del Potro? No. I don't think even a Federer hater, I didn't see even a Federer hater say something that stupid that it all of a sudden changes the GOAT debate. But still, though, I mean, when you there, and you have done that so many times, serving at double match point, and then it was the shot selection. So, I was going to do this in another video, but I'm covering it now. I think it was Tennis Rules. He's one of the subscribers. He said it. I don't know if he was hating or whatever, but he said Federer choked. Okay, I did Federer choke? I would say definitely. That because he's done that before, serving at double match point. And, now, I do say this here, man. You got to be, Del Potro was a little lucky, too, because one of those first serve, Federer only needed, and the Federer only needed one first serve ace. That's it. So, and not only was he serving at double match point, after he lost those 2, he still lost 2 more match points in that game. So, and then it was the shot selection. He tried some 2 drop shots. I mean, 2 drop, man, listen, he could have easily just sliced one ball deep and then make Del Potro mess up. It make Del Potro make that great shot. So he definitely choked without question. And, now, I don't know what's behind this here. Federer, you know what? He had that irritated look on his face from the beginning of the match. He had that, every time he has that irritated look, I don't care if he goes up in the match, he usually loses. Like he had it against Goffin. When he lost against Goffin, and he won the first set 6-2 in the ATP finale last year. He has that irritated look on his face. I don't know what's behind that. Even though I know he got in an argument with the referee, but he was irritated from the beginning. Maybe he knows. Maybe he knew Del Potro was on Del Potro's A game. Federer knew he wasn't on the A game, so he was trying to get to his A game, but maybe he knew he just couldn't get there. So maybe that's why he was irritated from the beginning of the match to the ending. But the problem with that is once he took the lead and got that double match point, he didn't stop to realize that and relax and say, wait a minute, let me close this out. He was still in that irritable mode and he blew it. He blew it, he choked, and he blew it. Okay? Now, but let me get back to the question. Was this a bad loss? It was only a bad loss for that day. This is not, man, listen, man. Federer don't need that Indian Wells. Federer is 7. He's only lost 1 match this year. So if any hater starts saying, oh, Federer lost, he's no good anymore. I mean, please, well, you know what? Thank God I haven't heard that because I would definitely respond to it. People, Federer, he's still top dog by far. 17-1, only 1 loss. He got 1 major. There's only been 1 major. He has that. And I I would still say Federer. If you ask me, it ain't a clear favorite anymore, but he's still probably the favorite for Miami. He's still the favorite. I mean, somebody will say Del Potro is the favorite, but I would still say Federer is the favorite. Del Potro is one of the favorite. That's pretty well where I stand with the match right there. Great match, though. Both Del Potro and Federer said it was a great match, and it was more intense than everybody thought. I mean, we know Indian Wells is the #1 Master Series, but this was like a major, the intensity behind it. And what twist in the match where Federer, he pulled out a great... See, you know, another thing I want to say this here. I'm surprised that Federer, that he blew 4 match points in the same game and the double match points, considering he operated under pressure so well in that tiebreaker. So that was pretty surprising here. But people, that's it. Like Federer said, he got to move on. And this is over, man. We're moving on to the Miami Open. And that's it. I was thinking I was going to do some more videos. Everything now is going to be a preview in the Miami Open if I do more videos on Federer and Del Potro. It would have to do it the Miami Open, how they would play there. This Indian Wells is over. Okay, people. Tennis preacher, tennis prophet, tennis psychic signing off. Have a good one.